Hi, Studio Art Kids. This is take 2 of the Color Study Squares painting demo. I just did an entire demo and I realized it didn't record. So let's start over again. I've noticed that not too many of you have started this project yet, and I thought maybe it was because you were confused about what to do. So I'm just going to do a quick video to show you what I'd like you to do. What I want you to get out of this project is I want you to learn to mix lots and lots of really beautiful colors with the paints that I gave you. I want you to learn about mixing white into a color to make it opaque so you can't see through it, using really good craftsmanship, how to paint neatly, how to use a little water in the paint to get it to flow off the brush and have nice, neat edges. And just have fun and experiment with your acrylic paints. So what you needed to do is lay out the board like I showed you in the step-by-step direction sheet. And then you're gonna start painting. And I started with kind of a yellowy orange because I really like that color. But you can see what I painted for the last demo that didn't record. And now I'm just gonna keep adding to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna make a purple. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my blue and put it over here, and a little bit of my red and put it here and mix it together. And it's so dark, I almost can't really see what color it is. So I'm gonna add a little bit of white to it. And I can see that it's kind of like a reddish violet. And I really want it to be more of a purpley, bluer purple. So I'm gonna add a little more blue to it. And I'm gonna mix it around. Now I'm gonna take a couple drops of water and mix that in too so that it flows off the brush really well. And depending on what I'm painting, I might want to use my small brush, but I'm going to use this brush and I'm going to paint this circle right here. One thing you want to do is kind of work around your whole composition so that you're not painting wet colors next to wet colors. So I am not going to paint like right here next because I want to wait for this to dry. Now you can see that as I'm painting, I'm trying to paint it really neatly. I want the edges to be nice and smooth and hard, meaning they don't look fuzzy. And that's why you add a little water to the paint, and that helps make a harder edge on your colors. Now, if you like this color, maybe you decide, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put that over here around this and see what it looks like next to this color. And that's what Kandinsky was doing. He was experimenting with what does this color look like next to this color. And he just made this painting, which was just a study to see, you know, how colors interact with each other when they're placed next to each other. Now, when you lay out your circles, you can see that my circles aren't perfect circles. They're kind of lopsided, which I like because it makes it look a little more playful and fun. And so don't worry if you don't paint exactly in your circles. If they go outside a little bit, that's fine, but you still want to keep the edges nice and neat. All right, so let me mix up another color. I'm gonna mix up kind of like a pinky color, I think this time. I don't have any real reds on here, but it's gonna be almost red. So I'm gonna take some red over here, and I got some blue in it, so I'm gonna avoid that red. I'm gonna take a little bit of white. I'm kind of contaminating my white here, just to make it opaque, but it's still a pretty bright red. And let's see, I am going to paint that one right here. Oh, I love that color. And I'm holding my paintbrush just like I would hold a pen or a pencil. And I'm not mushing the bristles down all the way because then I have like less control over where the paint goes. And if you want to turn your picture so that your hand isn't moving in an awkward position when you're painting, do that. You can paint upside down or sideways, whatever. And you don't have to do this whole thing in one day. I don't really intend for you to do that. You can come back to it and just kind of have fun, trying to make as many different colors as you can come up with. Okay, and sometimes you add more than 2 colors together. All right, so let's say that I want to now add some yellow to this. And, whoops, make it more of a reddish orange color. So now I've got 3 colors. I've got white, I've got yellow, I've got red, and I love that red-orange color too. And I think that might look cool over here. So I'm gonna paint this over here. And again, if you have a smaller area, you might wanna use your smaller brush. Dip a little water in there. And as simple as this project is, it's gonna give you lots of experience in mixing colors, in seeing what it looks like when you add a little white to it, painting neatly, getting the hang of how that works. Whoops, which I just didn't do. And just enjoying the process. It's kind of relaxing and fun, and you get to make up lots of different colors. I'm gonna paint that whole area orange, finish that one section off. There, okay. All right, so I'm gonna stop now, but I hope you have fun with this. Like I said, it's pretty simple, but you can come up with some really beautiful color combinations. So that is how to begin and finish your color study squares. Thanks, guys. Bye.